What's going on, my friends? Chris here. I want to bring you all a quick update of Bitcoin. Right now we're sitting at $16,855. We're about flat on the day, and what I want to do is take a look at Bitcoin here on the monthly time frame, and we're going to work all the way into the 1 hour time frame so we really get you guys some nice detail. I hope each and every one of you had a wonderful Christmas and just had some time with your family. And also, guys, just let me know what you got going on with Bitcoin down low. I would love to hear your take on it. If you're buying at these levels, if you're waiting for lower levels, if you've already got in, I would love to hear your take on it as I give you my take on the market here. So let's dig into this. So guys, when we're taking a look at Bitcoin here on the 1 month time frame, a lot of things that we really need to still pay attention to. Okay, we're in a monthly downtrend, we're in a weekly downtrend, and I believe we're in a daily downtrend. We're going to check into that as well. But right now we do not have the wind at our back, so we have to be cautious and we have to be careful. So right now, in my opinion, if we do get a lower drop, we're most likely going to look down to around that $14,000 area, and then it's going to be around that $12,000 area. And the reason that I say that, guys, what you can do here, you can turn on your VRVP, and we're looking at this on the log scale, and if we really step back here, you can see the main areas that this buying pressure, where we could get some buying pressure or the buyers could step in, is anywhere from around that 11,500 right down into this main area of about $9,500. So that's the main area that I'm looking at here. I got some buy orders set, like we've talked about, at like $9,800 and up to about $12,000. So right in that range is what I'm looking at, guys. Anywhere from 12 down to about that 98 if we do get a nice drop to the downside here coming up in the days to come. And the reason why I'm talking about that here, guys, is that we still have to be cautious when we're looking at Bitcoin on the monthly time frame. We're still trading below our 50-month moving average. We still have a ton of overhead resistance that we have to get up through, including that $20,000, that big psychological level of $20,000 that we did not hold as support. So we got to be cautious in that area. If we move into the 1 week time frame, we take a look at this, we're still trading below our 200-week moving average, our 50-week moving average, and these have been great clues and indicators for us, guys, to not jump into the market and to be patient. Because even at this area here, guys, say you said, all right, I want to go long at this 200-week moving average, this area here, when we had a weekly test of it, and this was back on June 13th. 2022. So say you would have got in at that area, you're looking at about $22,300, and we ended up going down to about $15,400. And just that alone, just a drop from that, guys, you're looking at about 25%. So if you put your money in here, you've already lost or been down 25%. So that's why it's so important to not just stick your money in all at one spot in a downtrend, guys. You always want to wait till you get that nice reversal and start seeing higher highs and higher lows and moving back to the upside. Because right now, guys, all we're dealing with are lower highs and lower lows. And what some people don't realize, you really have to pay attention to those trends. It's like a big current in the ocean, guys. You don't want to try to fight it. And right now we have still been in a downtrend. We have not changed this on the weekly time frame. The way that we would change this on the weekly time frame, so you can see we had our low pushed up for our high. We need to set this as a higher low. Then we need a higher high, higher low, and we just have to dig our way out like this. And you can see how the trend will change. That's what we're looking for, and we have not had that yet. Just still lower highs and lower lows. And guys, one thing you can always do in this, just a simple way, so you can go from the top to where the price is at now, and you take a look at this line, you say, okay, this is down, it's a downtrend, I'm not investing right now. I'm going to wait until we have the wind at our back. That's a strategy to do it. Or you could do the strategy that I'm looking for here, is that we get one more big flush to the downside. I'm going to put some limit orders like we've talked about from 12,000 down to around that 98, 9,500 and see if I can get some nice wicks and then potentially play that reaction is something that I'm looking for if we do get one more big flush to the downside. But always draw that trend line and just take a look at it, guys, and say, are we in an uptrend? Are we in a downtrend? And that'll just help you. So if we step back here, and also let me know what you all got going on today. Do you have time off work? I'm actually working today, so we'll be busy, but I'm happy I could get on here this morning and talk with you guys a little bit here. So what you see, guys, if we do get moving to the upside here, strong overhead resistance at about $19,200, still trading below our 50-day moving average and our 200-day moving average. Long-term investors want to see us trading up above this 200 moving average, and many of them want to see us curling. So right here, guys, this 200 moving average, they would want it to start to flatten out and then start curling back up. And we'd want price action to get on top of that and then find that as support and then get moving from there. But right now, this is still just in a complete downtrend right now, guys, and we have to be careful. I'm going to continue to harp on that. We've been harping on it since $50,000 that we need to protect our money. We need to be careful. We don't have to buy in these areas, and we're going to continue to talk like that until we see a trend change. So right here on the 4 hour time frame, so the 4 hour time frame, more just sideways chop is what we're looking at here. our main range is going to be from about $15,500 all the way up to about that $18,400. So that's going to be the range, and then we have another range inside of that, and we're going to look at about $17,400 as our resistance, and then support's going to be at 16,280. But still here, guys, just mostly moving sideways. Lots of fake outs. You can see this big pump to the upside, then a big drop to the downside, and we just don't really have much clarity right now. You can see even on the 1 hour time frame. If I get these moving averages out of here, see this big area that we're fighting and chopping around in right here. So just a heck of a range here, guys. We have to be careful because we are getting a lot of false breaks both to the upside as well as the downside. So in my opinion, when we're moving sideways right now, guys, this is time to sit back, relax, patiently watch for a nice break, and then see if you want to play that break, whether it be to the upside or the downside if you get confirmation. But you can see the volume really dwindling off here, and that's just because we're moving sideways. And right now, guys, you just got to be careful in this range. That's the main thing that I can tell you, is be cautious. You know, if you're dollar cost averaging, go ahead and dollar cost average. These are attractive areas, but in terms of looking for that big swing trade, that big position trade, I'm still not there yet. I'm still going to patiently wait for either one more big capitulation flush or for the trend to be in my favor, and I got that wind at my back. So that's what I'm looking for, guys. If you get something from this, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell. God bless each and every one of you. Take